But what about Heather freaking out at Monica?
I had no idea that that was coming last night between the two of them. They were getting along great. But you know, every culture and every religion, there is a lot of shame around sex if you're not married or if you're not a certain age, right? So I wondered if that was just an uncomfortable topic for Heather because she's not married and she's got to deprogram from a lot. Yeah, she wrote this book called Bad Mormon. Yeah, she's living a new lifestyle. But if you really look at it, we were shaped into who we are today from our childhood. So that's just still there for her.
But like, she doesn't want to talk about her own sex life, but she's okay to talk about everyone else's, which triggers me. I just finished reading her book, and of all the stories she could have told about our friendship, she chose to write about when I hired her to shoot my boudoir photo shoot as an anniversary gift for Justin. It just rubs me the wrong way because she gets weird when her sex life is brought up, but like, she'll write about mine.
We'll do a drop the sizzle for everybody.
Swizzle, swizzle. This looks awesome. Right?
Wait, what is this?
It's the swizzle, named after the Swizzle Inn.
Oh, bitch, let's get our swizzle on.
Swizzle and swagger.
This is so good.
Should we play a game?
No, we're not starting. I cannot.
Okay, who here's read your book?
It doesn't matter who's read it. It matters who's bought it.
I bought your book. Monica, did you buy her book?
On audio. You got audio? I bought it. I have it on my house.
So you did it. How many have you sold? Do you know how many you've sold?
Yeah, I have a book scan. Like, I think at last count, like, we're in tens of thousands. Like, for sure.
What is that meaning? What's happening?
That's the Bermuda Triangle. It's getting up.
Watch out.
Watch out. So I have read your book, and last night you were so uncomfortable to talk about sex with her. Last night was hard for me. You told her to shut the up, but you openly write about my sexuality in your book.
I wrote the book, and it had nothing to do with your sexuality. I told an anecdote about you soliciting me for a boudoir photo, and then I
And you
said
talk
you were like,
taking my clothes off, slinging my panties. Like, I think that is hypocritical that you won't talk about your own life, but you'll write about mine in your book.
I don't talk about Whitney's sex life in my book. I describe when I first met her, I was a boudoir photographer, and she was a sexy model.
You never asked for my permission
I
to
read
write
it to you
about my
about
sex.
4 times before, and you said take out the part where it's my decision to take the panties off, and I did. I took it out per your request because you heard every single word. You knew what it was before it went to print.
You won't talk about sexuality, but you'll f***ing exploit mine in your book. To f***ing sell it.
Like, what is Whitney trying to do? Take credit for the book being a bestseller because she and my friends are in it? It's just not true. We've discussed my book 100 times. And she's known what was in it, and she knows that it's not about her. It's called Bad Mormon, not Bad Shitty Friends. I told one stupid story about your boudoir photography session, and every word of it was true.
But you won't talk about
Every
sex
word
with
of it
her.
was f***ing true. I did never talk about your sex life. Maybe we should skip to that chapter. What the hell's going on?
You exploited my sexuality in your book.
Do you understand what you're saying? Because you sound like an idiot.
Oh,
I did
you
not
sound like an
exploit
idiot.
your
You sound like
sexuality.
a hypocrite.
I'm an actual New York Times bestselling author.
Good for you.
I think you're a ridiculous bitch for even saying that. So get
oh
away
my God.
out of the
No,
way.
I'm
Move.
not
I'm trying to leave. I want to leave right now. Don't.
You're pushing me.
Jesus, Whitney.
You took my shoe off.
Yes, I
Look
did.
at my sexuality
What is
in
your
your book.
sexuality? You're wearing it right now. Own it.
Holy shit. This is my feelings, Heather.
I'm staying out of this.
Heather, it's not fair that you sex shame Monica and exploit my sexuality in your book. Why are you so defensive about it? Heather, I want to have a conversation.
I don't want to
with you.
have a conversation with you. You're drunk and you're crazy. Get away.
I'm not drunk. guilty.
You are both.
No, you're guilty because you know you exploited my vagina in your book.
Get away from me right
You
now.
exploited my vagina in your book. And you exploited something I